Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are about to arrive at the hesitation station. Please mind your step as you enter the station.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hesitation Station podcast. Good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you are. Thank you for coming back to what are you doing? Thank you for coming back to our podcast. We are so happy to have you guys. I am Jay, along with my ADHD ugly co-host Tank. What's up,
Oh,
buddy?
squirrel! What?
See, ADHD. How's
Hello
it
there,
going?
friends. It goes. With your shitty internet, it's a wonder how we get anything done.
Yay, AT&T.
Should have opted for that fiber, son. And no, I'm not talking about vegetables.
They don't do it over here where we're located,
sucks.
unfortunately. Yeah. So, everybody, before I forget, we have a new YouTube channel. So be sure to go over there.
Right there. Yes.
Right there. I can't see it. But we do have a whole new YouTube channel. We would love it if you went over there and showed some support, subscribed to it, liked it, did whatever you do. Or as one of my favorite, what?
They could do that thing right down there.
Yeah, the link tree that I made. It's over there. It's way over there.
It's that one.
It's that.
My name.
And make sure you subscribe to us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. It shows you everything. I spent until 12:50 last night making that link tree, so make sure to go to that. So
he doesn't sleep.
I do not. It's called insomnia, sir.
They make medicine for that, right?
Do you got money medicine?
No, but I got medicine.
Oh. Anyway, today we are talking all about what ifs, like what would happen if, etc. That's what we're talking about.
What if we didn't?
Then
all right, I'm done.
We wouldn't have anything to put out. Wait a minute. Why'd you put what if part 2?
Because we were doing great on the first one, and then your fucking internet was like, no, we're not going to do anything right now.
The internet was like, hey.
And then your computer crapped out. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm currently on my wife's computer.
Hi, joke's on you. I'm on my wife's as well.
Hey, wife
for some reason, what'd you say?
I said, I said wife, WIFE, wife power.
Sorry, this is 2023. We approve of everyone now.
We do. God, you're going to have to cut that out because... Oh, fuck. Okay.
Now I see why people like me more than you.
Yeah, I see that now. I see that. I'm sorry. I really do try. I really try to be, for the most part, man, I try to be likable. A little bit too hard sometimes. You know who I don't understand that likes you so much? I'm going to say it.
Who?
Juju and Lulu. They fucking love you. And I'm over here like, guys, I love you too. Hi.
All right, we got to tag them in all this.
They're going to be like, yeah, I'm glad you fucking figured it out, Jay.
Joke's on you. They're going to be like, look here, you dumb fuck. We love you too. I imagine Juju would say that. Lulu would probably be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Anxiety.
Yes. So
a lot of it.
That bad boy can hold so much anxiety.
24 horsepower. I thought it was only 4. Nope, we went to 24.
You know what's funnier than 24?
25.
25.
SpongeBob references.
God damn you. All right, let's get this shit started.
Yeah, let's go. We're already like 8 minutes in and not even talking about the episode.
Shit.
All right, so we're going to start off with what if Anakin Skywalker won against Obi-Wan Kenobi?
It's almost like we've talked about this.
It's crazy. Deja vu.
Like 20 minutes ago.
Exactly 20 minutes ago.
You know,
I don't even have my stand for my mic. I don't want to hear it, man. I'm having to hold this stuff manually.
I'm using a headset, sir, because I'm lazy and I didn't feel like bringing my microphone in here.
That's fair. Maybe I should use a headset. I don't know. Y'all guys like the sound of my voice. It's fine.
Sure.
Right. Or as Will says, right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
9 minutes in, we ain't talked once about the episode.
Okay. What if Anakin Skywalker won against Obi-Wan?
Well, see, that's kind of a trick question because, Obi-Wan's like, I have the high ground. But what if Obi-Wan's actually a master of the low ground?
Oh, my God. You're starting to sound like my father-in-law.
And it made him, and he had the low ground after Anakin jumped. What if, and I don't know why the fuck he didn't do this to begin with, he just leaped to the shore and not try to jump over his ass?
I can tell you exactly why.
Why?
Because he's strong.
All right, young Skywalker!
So we mentioned this in the first part. We are huge fans
like a
of
fucking
Meat
human
Canyon.
baked potato.
Don't give me those puppy dog eyes. Now, anyway, yeah,
I hate you. Okay.
So we are huge fans of Meat Canyon, if y'all couldn't tell. So Hunter, buddy, if you see this, come on here.
Yes, you must come join the station.
I highly doubt he would come on, but still, you never know.
Look, all the people we've had on, I'm done saying they won't come on here. You never fucking know.
Right.
We've talked to people I never thought we would talk to.
Unless it was at like a Comic-Con.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, that would be the only place I would ever think we talked to some of the people we've had on.
Yeah.
So, Anakin, back to that.
Well, I mean, if he's not deep fried and crispy, I think it'd be worse than with Palpatine. Because, like I said, if he's not deep fried and crispy, then he doesn't need the suit.
Yeah.
And that, the suit was set up to be weak to Force lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of Palpatine's trump cards gone right there. So after he murks Obi-Wan, he goes and mollywops the Emperor after however long, year or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he would try to mold the galaxy in his image. And he'd think he'd be doing the right thing, but at the same time, he'd be doing atrocities and mass genocide and blowing up planets and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, because he already did that when the Emperor had him in check. So imagine if he was left to his own devices.
Yeah, but at the same time, he had a reason. Like, I wouldn't say a reason. He had a goal for it. He wanted to hunt down the Jedi, and he was obsessed with Obi-Wan. With that, he would have nothing to, I guess, go after. He would be left to himself, and he would be like, well, I got nothing left in this life anymore. I killed my master. I've killed my love of my life. I mean, he wouldn't have nothing to focus on.
To me, that sounds like a lot of sorrow to drive somebody insane. And when people go insane, they fuck with everything.
That's true. Whereas Palpatine, he has studied the dark side since he was a little kid. So whereas Anakin's relying solely on emotion. Yeah. So I think he would do a lot worse in the galaxy as Anakin, quote unquote. You can't really see it. There it is. As Anakin than Vader.
Well, I mean, technically he was Vader still.
Yeah.
He just without the suit.
Yeah, that's fair. You
Like
want to?
I think it'd be kind of the same, just he wouldn't have the suit.
He wouldn't have that weakness.
Yeah.
But I mean, get like a Dathomir, Night Sister. Like, let's say, for example, he runs into one of them, and they say, "Hey, we can bring your long lost lover back." Oh, you're done. Like, he's gonna find every single way to get Padme back, 100%.
Well,
Almost to Palpatine.
also he wouldn't need. He had that meditation chamber or whatever built so he could
Hmm.
be outside of his suit.
Yeah,
He wouldn't need that.
yeah.
So that frees up a lot of time. So, and yeah, if he got a fucking night sister to bring her back, I don't know. I don't know if it'd be a good thing if he brought her back because she would probably wholly oppose what he tries to do.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I mean, he had already slipped to the dark side before she died.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it would work out any better.
I was talking to my coworker a couple weeks back, and again, this is when I was still at the Pearl area, um, at that store, and I was talking to him, and I was like, "Dude, you know what really makes me mad about Star Wars now?" He's like, "What?" I said, "The fact that when I was younger, I absolutely enjoyed watching it, and I was be like, ooh, space wizards with laser swords. That's how I was when I was younger. And now I've gotten older and I've watched all of them numerous times now. And it's like, okay, this is all just political crap.
Yeah,
It's all just trade routes going wrong. That's all it is.
yeah. I mean, that's pretty much. Well, I don't quote me on this, but I think the stormtroopers and all that shit were supposed to represent the Nazis.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Going in some dark territory there, buddy.
Well, it is the dark side.
All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming by. We hope you have a wonderful night. Thank
But
you. But no, yeah, I didn't know that. It would be wild if that was correct on it, I suppose.
yeah,
I mean, I can see where Lucas would do that, honestly, because I mean, you got to think like he had so much inspiration from different various things outside like into what was in the real world kind of thing. So if he had that inspiration, it could have been.
yeah, yeah. Um, I am curious though.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, we've got up to fucking episode 9 now, so I'm,
Yeah,
I'm wondering what or if they're gonna come out with anything after that.
I don't know.
Part
Now,
part of me hopes they don't, just because I'm fucking tired of Star Wars.
yeah, same.
But the other part of me is like, I need to know what happens after.
I don't know if they could get like I could be saying his name wrong. Dave Fallion, is that his name?
Don't fuck about it.
The dude that did the Clone Wars and all that, produced all of them. If they could get him on, he would be crazy enough. He would be 100% crazy enough to put like Star Killer in live action. 100%.
Come on, Dave, do your shit.
And sorry, I messed up the name. Everybody, I'm not good.
Dave Falamenamanamasabadan. I don't fucking know. It's Dave. We're just gonna call him Dave.
So, all right. What's your conclusion on that?
Left to his own devices, murdering all the people in his way, Anakin would obliterate damn near everything. He would have good reasons in his mind, but like I said, a lot of people do the wrong thing for the right reasons. So it'd be along those lines.
So, outside looking in, like for people like us, it would be like you're a monster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like Amon from Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
It would be he's making the world better for non-benders, But at the same time, he's fucking up the lives of all the benders. I think
Yeah.
it'd be something along the lines of like that. Yeah, he's trying to make life better for the slaves and the mistreated and all this, but at the same time, he's fucking over everybody else.
They just jealous I can bend fire.
That's what happens after you eat Taco Bell.
That's facts. That is 100% facts. Go into something else real quick. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna turn that notch.
I don't know if he would have been Hokage.
I think he would have been. If
I know he wanted to.
well, I
at
mean,
some
look at
point.
our TikTok and Facebook. You see the picture I put of like Joni Naruto and Hokage Obito? Like,
Yeah.
I think he would have been a great Hokage. Because I mean, he had ambitions. He had the same ambitions as Naruto. So instead, somebody became an evil villain that started a fourth grade ninja war for a
Yeah,
lady.
Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, we're gonna tag him in that. But yeah, that's basically what happened, dude. And if that wouldn't have happened, if Rin did not die, then he would have been able to become Hokage, and I think he would have been good at it.
Well,
But
you know why she died, right?
yeah, because Kakashi killed her because she wanted to save her village. And even
Then why
knowing,
did she want to save her village?
even what do you mean? Because she was the Three Tails.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not by choice.
Right, but still, even Obito knowing what really happened, he still caused a fourth grade ninja war. He still kept it going. He's like, I know what you did, Kakashi. I don't care. It's just like,
Well, yeah, because I mean, it's kind of parallel with Anakin. He lost the love of his life.
yeah. I mean, dude, hold on now. Obito was maybe 11, maybe 12 in the Guinea phase. And then a couple years passed. I think he was a teenager when Rin died. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong on the timeline because anime ages I could never get them down.
Yeah,
But,
somebody that looks like they're 12 and they're 3,243 years
right.
old.
Like the Supreme Kai,
Yeah,
Supreme
and
Kai
they
time.
They look like they're 47 and they're actually 12.
Yeah.
Fucking anime, dude. Weirdest shit I've ever watched.
But love it.
Yeah, for some fucking reason.
But yeah, I mean, if you think about it though, I mean, did we know our true loves when we were teenagers?
Dude, I didn't give a shit about love until like 5 years ago.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you're gonna start a whole war over somebody that may or may not been a one. I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, look at how they acted around each other. I mean, he had that crush and that love for her when they were kids.
Yeah.
And then he dies and he can't reveal that he's still alive for whatever reason. And then he sees her die and it's like you go away for X amount of years, nobody knows that you're still alive, and then you show up, but the one that you loved is gone.
That's a good tragic backstory.
I mean, that's essentially what happened to him.
Yeah.
Everybody thought he was dead, and then he came back, and they're like, oh shit.
I'm like, oh my god.
Speaking of that fucking face reveal, when they finally revealed who he was amazing. I enjoyed it.
Well, Kakashi caught on to it pretty well, pretty fast. He was like, his Sharingan is close to mine. Huh.
I wonder.
I wonder.
And then poof, the mask goes away, and oh my god, it is you son of a bitch.
OMG. Oh, and I wonder if that's what he was thinking. Oh my god.
I had so many flowers on your grave. And then now there's nobody.
Oof, that's rough. So here's another thing. What if Snape This is a Harry Potter question. We're
Okay.
switching.
I was like, where the fuck Snape come from?
Snape came to Mr. Naruto. Turn to page 364.
Mr. Uchiha, I will
Um,
see you after class.
So, what if Snape raised Harry Potter?
It'd definitely be better than the Dursleys.
Yeah, 100%.
But then again,
100%.
I don't think it'd be as good as if Sirius raised them.
Why not?
Because, well, Snape was quote unquote a double agent and all that shit. So
Yeah, but
he would have Voldemort in the background at some point, and Voldemort did come back. So
right.
essentially, he would have easy access to Potter. And I mean, that'd be a quick ass series, dude.
Yeah, but think about it, dude. Think about it. If Snape raised Harry, then he would think of Harry as a son, in a sense. I would hope.
What?
Well, you don't know that because Harry is the product of Lily, which he overly loved. Like he'd done anything for Lily. So, with that being said, he would have made Harry his prodigy, and I don't think he would have ever went to Voldemort.
No. Harry would have been fucked up. Like I said, it wouldn't have been as bad as with the Dursleys.
Yeah.
But Harry would not have been loved, or I don't think he would have been loved the way you're thinking. In my mind, he would have been a sad reminder of what could have been. And a lot of people, when they are faced with that type of thing, they take it out on the person that's near them.
Yeah.
But take it out on Harry.
Yeah.
And who's to say in one of his fits, I mean, hell, book 4, fucking Voldemort came back.
Yeah.
Harry's already with Snape, one of his most trusted people. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, it's me, Voldemort. Let me in. I'm going to kill Potter. What's he going to do? You're supposed to be super loyal to the Dark Lord. Can't really tell him no, or you're going to die. I mean.
So, I tell you what. I respectfully disagree.
That's fine.
But if you guys have gotten this far in this episode, drop what you think would happen. Like, what do you think? Do you think Snape would protect him, or do you think Snape would just be like, "Yeah, he's in the back"?
Like, all right, so put it like this, and this is why I think the way I do. Who killed Dumbledore?
Snape.
There you go.
Yeah, but he did that because Dumbledore told him to do that.
To stay on Voldemort's side.
Right. They had an agreement.
Yeah, they did. Because he wanted Snape to stay on Voldemort's side so he could feed him information. So you're going to tell me, with that agreement in hand, that he's just going to stand there and not let Voldemort get to the kid?
I don't know, because
I think Snape would fold faster than I do at Taco Bell.
I don't know, because Snape had a heart. He may have been tough on the outer shell, but he had a heart, and he did what he did because Dumbledore asked him to. It wasn't something that they just, Dumbledore found out he was with Voldemort and said, "Hey, I need you to feed me information." No, he was a double agent. So he did that out of, I guess, I want to say respect of Dumbledore, because he didn't want anyone else to kill him. He didn't want Malfoy to take that responsibility and that weight that he killed Dumbledore. So there was a human being behind there. That's what I think.
I think it was a dick. You're gonna sit there and tell me he's so star-spangled awesome
No, I'm
But
not saying no.
he treated Harry like shit the entire time.
I'm not saying he's star spangled awesome. I'm saying that if he learned to love Harry, he would have protected him. If he raised Harry, he would have protected him.
See, I don't think he would have gotten that far because, like I said, it would have been a sad reminder to him of what could have been.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you saw how it was just throughout the books.
No,
He
I
had
don't.
he had
I don't
he
read.
had Harry there. You know what? You're right. I forgot you don't know how. He had Harry there the whole fucking time, and it was constant jabs at him.
Yeah.
So I mean, the only difference I think would have been it might have been a bit harsher because Harry would have been around him damn near 24/7. At least at the school by himself, Harry had time to get away. Harry wasn't around Snape 24/7.
That's true. So
because with that constant reminder there, like
Mhm.
you wake up, it's there. You go to lunch, it's there. You go to bed, it's there. I don't know a lot of people that could put up with that and not be negatively affected.
That's fair. That's very fair, actually. Now, we're going to turn the dial because we're ADHD bitches.
Yeah, you
and
are.
We both are, sir.
I don't know
We're
what
going
you're
to
talking about.
squirrel.
Where?
So we're going to turn the dial. We're going to go back to Naruto for a second because this is something that I brought up the first try. And that was what if Itachi became Hokage. Yeah, 100%.
No,
okay,
I
hold on,
don't think he
no.
would have.
Let me explain to you something. By the time Itachi was 5, that man had a fight IQ of some of the Junin that were in the village.
I'm not saying he's not capable.
I think he was very capable. The only reason
I'm not saying he's not.
the only reason he had that disease was from using the Mangekyo so much. And if he
I'm
did not
saying he
kill,
wouldn't be Hokage.
I think he would have been 100%.
Shisui would have. Itachi would have been what Sasuke is to Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Itachi would have been the Shadow Hokage. Shisui would have been, in my opinion, Shisui would have been the Hokage. If Danzo hadn't stolen his eye, the Uchiha didn't do a coup, or weren't going to try and do a coup, and everything was copacetic, Shisui would have been Hokage. He had the greatest genjutsu, the Shisui of the body flicker. So, as far as I'm aware, the only one even close to him in speed was Minato. So,
I would like to see them fight. That would be so much fun.
and then Itachi with his IQ would have been the quote unquote advisor / shadow Hokage. I'm not saying Itachi's not capable. I'm just saying Shisui would have been the Hokage, in my opinion.
I really want to ask this, so I'm going to ask it.
Mm-hmm.
What if Shisui and Minato fought? Minato. Whatever.
I'm going to give it to Shisui.
You fucking fanboy little bitch.
Well, all right. So Shisui unlocked all his shit.
Uh-huh.
And then canon, he finally has the full Susanoo.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Minato's awesome. But I got to give a slight edge. Like 52% Shisui, 48% Minato. Like it's close as
you
hell.
know who I'm going with. You know.
Yeah, because you're a fucking fanboy.
Yeah.
Mr. Yellow Flash.
Shoo. Move faster in space and time, and that is confirmed, everybody.
I don't give a shit. I'm still picking instant transmission.
So, instant transmission or Minato's jutsu?
Instant transmission.
No.
I'll pick.
We're not
That
gonna
is
do
a
this. We're
hill
not-
that I will die on.
We're not gonna do this, man. We're not gonna do it.
Anyway,
Anyway. So okay, let me. You
instant
got any?
transmission for the win.
Yellow flash for the win.
Mm,
What
all up
so
on that Monato's dick.
better put an advisory on here.
Parental advisory: strong words used throughout episode.
There you go. So this is gonna be out of left field. Because
Isn't
technically,
everything we do out of left field?
well, yes, but we haven't talked about them in a while. So, are you ready for this? What if Charles Xavier and Magneto did not become enemies? That's one of the forums I looked up, and dude, let me tell you, the forums that I saw on Reddit about what would happen if they did not become enemies was insane to me.
Why?
Because so much that they could have accomplished, because whereas Magneto he was always like, I'm trying to make the world a better place, blah, 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 like every other villain.
Yeah.
And Charles was actually about peace and wanted to be like, hey, I want this to be a better place for mutants. Put those two ideologies together, then you have a structurally sound, good school that actually cares for its students. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't care about them, but I'm saying like both of them would care about their students. They would, and Magneto is a powerful mutant. So
Yeah, he's
so
one of
is
the
Charles.
few Omega class. I think
Yeah.
is what it's called.
And so is Charles. But like,
Yeah.
dude, you put them together and teach mutants that don't know what the hell they're doing. Yeah, you got a whole world that's pretty much good and easy going with mutant wise.
I don't know about that.
Why do you think that?
Like, I think the school would go well,
Mhm.
and obviously it'd have a solid foundation. But I don't know. I don't think the world as a whole would be better. Because
Well, I mean, no, I mean, yeah, you're right. I'm
with-
just talking about the
with-
mutant part.
I'm talking about the mutant part too.
Mhm.
With Magneto as a quote unquote villain, he kind of, well, anti-hero or whatever, he kind of held back a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like, all right, so you saw, what was it? Age of Apocalypse, or was it Age of Apocalypse? The one where Apocalypse came in, the
movie?
movie? Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw what he could do in that
Mhm.
movie. So he held back a lot as a villain. Now take that away and he's on the side of good. Yeah, he could still get stuff done, but with Charles on one side as a deterrent and then Magneto on the other side as a deterrent, because what do villains fear the most? Either a super strong hero,
Love and
or
compassion.
no, that's how they get their start.
Fair.
Or a super strong villain.
Wait a minute. Does that mean I'm gonna become a villain?
Probably.
That's fair. Can I have a cool name like Darth Pepperoni or something like that?
No, you're Darth Superglue.
All right. Well, y'all guys have a great night. No, I'm just kidding.
But I think with Magneto as the villain or anti-hero, because he's done both.
Yeah.
I think with him on that end, it was better because he's effectively a big ass deterrent from a lot of the villains rising up and trying to do more shit than they could. Because if you take that away, then you've got untold numbers of mutants that essentially have no buffer.
I would say no place. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah. They would have no place and no guidance. Whereas,
Yeah,
yes, Magneto was a villain, 100%, but he guided them regardless. Regardless on how you look at it. The ones that struggled, like what's his name? The one with the fire, Pyro, I think.
yeah,
He struggled a lot. And if it wasn't for him joining Magneto's side, now I'm going off of the movies right now. I don't know what the comics had planned with Pyro and Magneto, but comic or movie wise, he was struggling with Charles. And when he went over to Magneto's side, he kind of had that guidance and knew what he wanted.
yeah.
And that's just
Well,
my opinion.
that's because Charles is always peace, peace, peace. You
Yeah.
know, he's like, do what you got to do, but try and be as peaceful as possible. Magneto is of the mind of get your shit done, try to keep the damages to a minimum if possible. If not, then fuck it and let loose.
Yeah. I can't see anybody else beside Michael Fassbender and Sir Ian McKellen playing Magneto. I can't see anybody else anymore. At first, now I will tell you at first when I saw Michael Fassbender as Magneto, I was a little skeptical. I really was. I saw that yawn. I was a little skeptical. But then he fucking played it amazingly. He played Magneto very well.
Well, that's like Patrick Stewart being Charles Xavier.
Same
And
exact
then,
thing.
and then I don't remember dude's name. that played the
James
Devil.
McAvoy.
Yeah, that guy.
He plays Professor X perfectly as well. I can't
Let
see anybody
me
else.
let me tell you how excited I was,
Why are you hitting
and
stuff?
because I was excited. Okay, and you know I don't get excited about shit that often.
Facts.
When they brought him in Multiverse of Madness.
Spoiler.
But that shit's been out for a while now, so if you haven't seen it, what are you doing?
Okay, sorry, not sorry.
But
I think the
they,
rule of
they
thumb is
brought
like
him.
3 weeks.
Oh, well, it's well past the 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They brought him in under the 90s guys. He had the big floating yellow chair. The motherfucker. They even played the 90s theme song when he came in.
Yeah.
So I was excited.
Excited.
Yes.
So I guess, man, I got one last question for you.
Yes, I will follow you.
You already follow me. The biggest question of this episode right now. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Very serious. Very, very, very serious. Time to get super serial. What if, for all of you guys out there,
Ooh, excuse me.
what if you followed the hesitation station?
I can't do it.
What?
I'm already doing it. What are you talking about?
So what would happen? What if you follow the hesitation station?
Our numbers would grow. We
Which
could
means
get more people, and we could do merchandise for
Yeah.
some reason, and we could go and spread the message of.
What do you mean for some reason?
I don't know. Apparently, people want merchandise.
Yeah, that was weird. When I put that
Yeah.
up, I was gonna see no.
Obviously, I want it because it's my shit.
Right.
But
Hey,
I
sir,
mean-
sir, it is our shit.
whatever.
It's communist country.
No, the fuck, it's not. No, what really blew my mind was, and I greatly appreciate this to whoever it is. I have no fucking clue because they don't tell us that. But apparently, there are 40 people that think we are the top podcast somehow for some
Somehow.
reason.
So, I guess if you don't have any more fandoms to bring up, I think that's it for me.
Actually, now that you mention it,
I see your kitchen.
Do you see this?
I do. I've gotten 4
What?
of those today.
Well, here's 2 more.
There you go.
All right, so 3 things.
Uh-huh.
1, did you know Aragorn broke his toe? in the Lord of the Rings movie.
Yes. Everybody knows that.
I know, that's why I said it. It's like one of the most frowned upon things because they're like, "Shut the fuck up, we know." um, why? All right, so what if they actually took the Eagles to Mordor?
That would be one short movie. That would be 100%. Throw it in the fire. Cool. Yeet. In 3 sounds. That is exactly how that movie would go. He got too excited.
Oh shit!
That's
All
how.
right.
That's how the ring would have felt.
Just like ah.
Ah. Okay, what's the third thing?
All right. What if, like how I just fell?
Uh-huh.
What if Gandalf fell,
Like
but,
you?
but never came back?
Oh, they would be screwed.
Like,
100%. They
you know, he fucking fell and killed the Balrog and stole all
right.
the XP and shit and came back super powerful with buff abilities and shit. But what if he fell, fought the Balrog and lost?
They would have been screwed. They would have been screwed. The reason why I say that is because they were having trouble fighting that orc army, and the only reason they won was because Gandalf came with another army. And if he never came with that army to give them backup or give them guidance to what to do at that castle, they would have been screwed.
Who's to say the riders of Rohan would not have shown up anyway?
I don't think they would have known. They how would they have known that they were being attacked at that exact spot? Gandalf was the only one that knew because he's the one that told them to look for me during a certain time of certain day. And I can't quote it, but yes, he said, "Look for me."
On the 5th day, ere the sun rises.
He knew. He had it all planned out. If he wouldn't have survived, he wouldn't have told the Riders of Rohan. They would have never came, and then they would have been screwed with the orc army. That's what
I think it would have been different because Pippin lit the bonfire.
Yeah.
The signals for Gondor.
Yeah.
So I think it may have still happened, but I don't think they would have gotten there as fast as they did.
Yeah. Yeah. It would have been more like
by the time they got there, I think Minas Tirith would have fell.
Yeah. Yeah. 100% it would have fell. It would have been like, we're here for war, but they have severely lost. So they would have to make up for it.
A huge factor in it, in my opinion, is fucking Aragorn with his sword getting the dead warriors. Yeah. So what if they reforged the sword, but when he went to went down that path and confront them, what if it didn't work? Like, what if they saw that and they clanged and they were like, no, fuck this. Like because they technically betrayed their oath in the first place. That's why they're around as ghosts. I mean, who's to say they couldn't betray it again?
That's true. I don't know. I kind of, believe it or not, I kind of agree with that one.
Because, I mean, that's, in my opinion, that's
pretty accurate.
How they won.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, dude. At least to me, that's 100%.
I mean, because if he hadn't have gotten them, then the ships that they came out of when they showed up would have been a fuck ton of reinforcements for the enemy.
Yeah.
And I mean, Rohan and Gondor were already pushed to the brim just with what was there. So no dead, unkillable warriors, a fuck ton more reinforcements for the enemies. Like, you're done.
You goofed.
Because, I mean, in my opinion, the Ghost Army is what won the war. Because you saw when they came out, they just fucking swarmed over everything like ants.
Mm-hmm. I really wish that they would make a new Lord of the Rings, but did it to where they did Aragorn. I don't know how to say his name.
Aragorn.
Aragorn. Uh, I wish they would have made that to where it was his reign as the king. Like they made a movie about that. Like, what did he do during that time
I'd
before
rather
he
a
died?
TV series.
TV series would be fine too. But I'm saying, what did he do during that time before he died?
I would
What was
love
what was
a
his reign
movie.
like?
I'd love another trilogy about the First Age with, was it Ungoliant? I think is the
Mongolian?
Ungoliant. I
Oh,
think I think that's his name. It's the Shelob's predecessor, like the biggest fucking spider there was.
yeah.
And then there was like massive fucking dragons, like that made Smog look like a fucking lizard.
Rar.
And then Morgoth, the Lord of Sauron.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see how that all came about. Which, I mean, we're kind of getting something along those lines with Rings of Power,
Yeah.
but it's not.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I did not like Rings of Power. I could not
eh,
get into it.
More power to you. I fucking loved it, dude.
I could not get into it, man. And I even went into that show open minded, knowing that this is nothing to do with what I know from Lord of the Rings.
What did
It's
you not like about it?
just the storyline was confusing to me. I hate to say this, but the actors just didn't sell it to me. They really didn't. It was, and Elrond was just, it's like he was reading off of a teleprompter. And I was just like, all right, this ain't like I watched the entire thing all the way to the end, still didn't like it. And I was like, because I had Blaine say that it was really good, and he said just watch it a little bit more, and I watched it.
Yeah.
I said, screw it, I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Still didn't like it. I was like, yeah, no, this ain't. I just couldn't get into it, man. It's not
The
something
only
I liked.
the only thing I'm confused about is to who the stranger is.
Yeah, I mean
Because when it first showed up, I thought it was Sauron, but
Mhm.
then we find out who actually is Sauron.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to season 2 if it ever comes out.
if it ever comes out.
Yeah.
If
They were filming it, but they had to stop because
stuff.
the environment was getting fucked up or something. I don't know. I read an article about it a while back. I'll have to look for it again.
Word. I got you. Well, I'm about to go get me some more food. So,
Bring me some spaghetti.
dude, that spaghetti's gone.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna make some ramen and watch these movies with Michaela before bed.
Word. Well, guys, that wraps up
Ladies,
this
gentlemen,
episode.
and germs.
That wraps up this episode of What If at the Hesitation Station. So, if you will please, don't forget to subscribe to us. Our link tree is right over here. You can't really see it, but it's right down there.
They can see it. It's under me.
Yeah, you can't miss the big guy. Come on now, it's right underneath them.
Bitch, you're like 10 pounds lighter than me. I don't want to hear it.
Whatever. No, that's not true. I'm skinny and sexy.
That's a fucking lie.
So-
That's why you lost your hair. You kept lying. It wasn't super glue.
Hey,
You're so full of shit.
so be sure to subscribe to us. Subscribe to our new YouTube channel. Show it some love.
Yeah, that thing. Right?
That thing above them. We're on everything, all the platforms. The link tree will take you there. We will appreciate the love and support that you give to us. We appreciate you guys just coming in here for an hour or so just to listen to us ramble, I guess. So
You do be rambling.
I do be rambling a lot.
Yeah, your intros and outros take 700 years.
You know, sir, you want to do it?
I'm not saying you're doing a bad job.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought. Beach. Anyway, so guys, have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful
I know where
morning.
you
Have a
live.
wonderful afternoon. I don't care what it is. Wherever you guys at, know that we love you and thank you for coming by. Peace.
And I tolerate him. Oh, wait. You know what? They have to leave the station first. Choo choo.
I can't with you.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
Attention passengers, this is your conductor speaking. We are departing the hesitation station. Please stand clear of the closing doors.